up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before I get going on today's video, y'all should know what to do by now. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and share the video, bro. If you come through and watch my video, be sure to hit that like button. You just putting your seatbelt on when you hop in my car. And also comment down below. I want to chop it up with y'all and I want to talk boxing with you, but I can't do it unless you leave a comment. So be sure to comment down below so we can chop it up and talk boxing. And if you want to have me hop on the panel or if you want to collaborate with me, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email. Again, that's knockoutboxing, the number 8, the number 6 at yahoo.com. But without further ado, let's get it popping and get into today's video. And today, we got our first fight prediction of the week. I'm going to try to drop like 3 or 4 on y'all, man. All from the DAZN card that's going down this Friday night. And in this one, man, I'm going to do Jojo Diaz versus Javier Fortuna. I think that's the best fight on the card. And so I'm going to bring it to y'all, man, so y'all can have a couple of days to digest, you know, my pick and kind of why I'm picking, who I'm picking. Also, bro, before I get into the breakdown and the pick and all of that, live show is tonight, bro, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. If you happen to be catching this video around that time, man, we're going to be on from 7:30 to 8:30. You know what I'm saying? 7:30 Central. 8:30 on the East Coast, 5:30 on the West Coast, bro. So stop this video, pause it right here, go over and catch the live stream if you're watching it at that time. If you're watching it before, I see y'all tonight, man. 7:30 p.m. Central Time, first live show, Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence. We covering the fight from all angles on tonight's show, so be sure to tune in. But let's get it popping, bro. Let's talk about Javier Fortuna versus Jojo Diaz. Let's break down the fighting styles. Let's talk about their path to victory. And then let's pick a winner and let y'all know why I'm picking, who I'm picking, bro. So Jojo Diaz, man, fighting out of California, 28 years old, 5'6", 64-inch reach, 31-1-1 record. So 31 victories, 1 loss, 1 draw. You know, and 15 knockouts of his 31 victories. So he knocks out about half of his opponents. So, you know, very, very good championship level fighter, making his first fight at 135 pounds, bro. Javier Fortuna, fighting out of the Dominican Republic, 32 years old. He too is 5'6". He has a 68-inch reach advantage, though. Has a 68-inch reach advantage. He's 36-2-1. And he also has a no contest on his record. So 36-2-1 with 25 knockouts. So he has good power, and he has been knocked out 1 time by Jason Sosa. Let's break down their fighting styles, bro. Both fighters, what they have in common, I think they both are tough guys, bro. They're both tough guys. In my opinion, if I had to say who's tougher, who maybe has a little bit more dog, this may surprise some of y'all, and maybe it won't if you really on this boxing shit like that. But I think Jojo Diaz got a little bit more dog in him than Javier Fortuna. Because I know that, you know, the Granados fight is mainly what I point to, the no contest. I feel like Javier Fortuna was getting beat up in that fight. And me personally, just from the outside looking in, watching that fight, I felt like he looked for a way out. And when Granados committed those 2 fouls, he found his way out, bro. To me, I think he was looking for that, bro, because Granados was beginning to do him bad, bro. And then I've also seen Fortuna knocked out. I don't even know if I remember seeing Jojo Diaz be hurt, bro. Maybe y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember seeing him being in trouble of getting stopped, bro. Just me, you know. But I think he has a little bit more dog. Fighting styles, though. Because that's where their similarities end. I think they're both tough. I would give the toughness edge to Jojo Diaz. I would give the chin edge to Jojo Diaz because he's never been stopped. And that's just my thought. He's never had like a no contest where you know, he looked for a way out like Fortuna did, in my opinion. So toughness would go to Jojo Diaz. But in terms of fighting styles, yes, they're both tough, but that's where the similarities stop. For Javier Fortuna, man, he's very aggressive, bro. Very aggressive and very unorthodox. He fights out of the southpaw stance. He throws looping power shots. Doesn't work extremely well behind his jab. He's looking to knock your head off, bro. He goes to the body a little bit, but when he goes to the body, it's not with conviction. You know, it's not a sustained body attack. He is athletic. He does have pretty good feet in terms of like jumping in and out, but it's not like educated foot movement where he's pivoting around and shit, and where he's able to set up angles and do all kind of shit. Like he's coming at you aggressively, trying to stop you with those hooks. His main punch to me is that tricky ass lead right hook that he got that might look like a jab, or you can't see it coming. But you know, if it catches you, Javier Fortuna can hurt you, bro. Fighting backwards, really not his thing. I don't see him as an outstanding counterpuncher. I don't see him as a good inside fighter because I don't think his uppercuts are that good. I don't think he goes to the body that well. And I think his head movement, you know, is not as good as I would like to see at the elite level. You know, against slower guys with not as good skills, he can get out of the way of some shots. But in there with somebody with good timing, that knows how to set their shots up, that you know, has good hand speed, he struggles, bro, and he gets hit. And again, like I said, he's very aggressive. If you can out-aggressive the aggressor, you can back him up, you know what I mean, then he's not as effective as a fighter, in my opinion. Jojo Diaz, I think he has the goods, bro. I think he has a high level of skills, bro. I don't want to call him an underrated fighter because he has been world champion before, but Jojo Diaz can fight, bro. Jojo Diaz can really fight. He has good timing. He can counterpunch you. He fights out of the southpaw stance. He's not athletic, but his feet, he knows where to be. He knows how to position himself. You know what I mean? He knows how to make adjustments in the fight. The perfect example, although he lost this fight, Gary Russell. He lost to Gary Russell Jr. He was trying to box Gary Russell. The first 2 rounds, it looked like Gary Russell was going to stop Jojo Diaz in that fight. The first 2 rounds, Gary Russell was doing any and everything that he wanted. Jojo Diaz realized very quickly, look, bro, I can't really do the hand speed game with Gary Russell. So I'm going to try to make it a dog fight. Jojo Diaz proceeded to try to walk Gary Russell down. He proceeded to go to Gary Russell Jr.'s body to try to slow him down. He also got some good shots in up top, made the adjustment of trying to walk through fire, and he put on a good performance, bro. One of the best performances of his career came in a loss because of who he did it against, and he got Gary Russell Jr.'s respect. But because of who Gary Russell Jr. is and how great of a fighter he is, Jojo Diaz couldn't pull off the victory, but he showed a lot in that fight. He also showed a lot in his last fight in Rakhmonov. I actually picked against Jojo Diaz because he had trouble making weight, and he didn't seem as focused. And as a result, he started off slow in that Rakhmonov fight, gave away some early rounds, and ended up getting the draw. His only 2 fights that he's been in as a professional that he didn't win. One, Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. beat him. And then the other fight, I felt like he beat himself, and he didn't even lose. He ended up getting a draw. But Jojo Diaz can fight, so this is an outstanding matchup. This is a true, you know, 50-50 fight by definition, where you can clearly see a path to both fighters winning. You know what I mean? And so, paths to victory for me, Javier Fortuna, he got to knock Jojo Diaz out, bro. He got to catch him with those looping shots. And he got to make it an ugly dog fight, and he got to make Jojo Diaz fight off of his back foot. He got to be the aggressor. I don't know if he can win on points. It's possible, but I feel like if the fight goes long, the longer that the fight goes, the quicker that the more that he's going to allow Jojo Diaz to make adjustments. Jojo Diaz, who throws the straighter, more textbook punches, who also has the better defense, in my opinion. I feel like he'll begin to get the better of exchanges as time goes on. So Fortuna got to put it on Jojo Diaz from the word go, bro. For Jojo Diaz, he got to be on his P's and Q's. He can outpoint Javier Fortuna, and he could possibly stop Javier Fortuna late if he's able to time him very well. That's the key, because Javier Fortuna, as we said, throws looping wide punches. That's the majority of his offense, is throwing those looping shots. He's not really that effective on the inside. So if Jojo Diaz can use his body work, because Jojo Diaz goes to the body well, and then when Javier Fortuna is throwing those looping shots, if Jojo Diaz is able to time with that straight left that he got, which is a very good straight left hand, if he's able to time Javier Fortuna on a consistent basis, he could potentially stop Javier Fortuna late in the fight. I don't see Diaz carrying the power to stop him early. He'll have to stop him late with an accumulation of punishment, and it's going to be because he puts on a dominant performance against Javier Fortuna. That's what it's gonna be, because he and I can also see him obviously outpointing Javier Fortuna, because when we look at skill for skill defensively, he's much more sound defensively than Javier Fortuna. Offensively, I think he has a more diverse attack. He goes to the body well. He can counter you. He can be the aggressor and walk you down if that's what you want to do. He fights better from a distance. He has a better jab. He has more skills. So he has the better ability to outpoint Javier Fortuna, in my opinion. What am I picking? The safe pick is Jojo Diaz by unanimous decision. That's the safe pick. I'm not going safe here. I'm picking Jojo Diaz to win, but I'm picking him to win by stoppage in about the 9th or the 10th round, bro. I'm picking him to win by stoppage by the 9th or 10th round. And here's why. I think that, bro, Jojo Diaz had a shitty performance by his standards in his last fight. And I feel like people at a certain level in boxing, they need to feel a challenge. They need to feel the heat on them. We saw it with Lomachenko just the other week, bro. He felt the heat, lost to Teofimo Lopez. People were doubting him. People were saying, you know, Nakatani was a tough matchup. What did he come out and do? He beat Nakatani's ass pillar to post. Now, I think Javier Fortuna and Nakatani kind of on the same level at 135 pounds. I think Javier Fortuna is more athletic and does some things well, but Nakatani is tougher in my opinion. Nakatani, you know, is longer, so Nakatani has some advantages over Javier Fortuna. But to me, at 135 pounds, they're at the same level. And I think Jojo Diaz has an opportunity to come make himself known. Make himself known in the 135-pound division, that he's somebody that people going to have to see. And Javier Fortuna is a great opponent to do it against. This is a title eliminator. The winner will be able to fight for Devin Haney's belt, you know, for the WBC belt. And so I just think Jojo Diaz is a better fighter, and I'm picking him by stoppage late, because I think coming off of that bad performance, I see him being very hungry. I see him being very motivated. He's been the more active fighter. He's already had a fight this year, that bad performance that we just talked about where he got a draw. And I think that Javier Fortuna, as he's gotten up in age, as he's gotten older, he used to get away a lot more with the looping punches and being wild and being aggressive, because he was athletic. He could get himself out of trouble. He slowed down just a tad, bro. And I think Diaz is going to time him from the word go. I think Diaz is going to be aggressive, and I think he's going to push Javier Fortuna back, and he's going to be the aggressor. And he's going to be tactical with it, and he's going to be the one that's going to dictate the pace of this fight. I saw him do it against Tevin Farmer. And if it's an ugly fight, even if it is an ugly fight and they get aggressive, I've seen Jojo Diaz be cut very, very bad. Keep going, fight through, get the victory. I've seen Jojo Diaz, I've seen it look rough for him early in the fight against Gary Russell Jr., and then he turned it around and made it a competitive fight, although Gary Russell won that fight clearly by unanimous decision. So I just got more faith in Jojo Diaz's skill set. I got more faith in his toughness. And I have more faith in Jojo Diaz being able to make adjustments in the fight. And I just think he's going to stop Javier Fortuna, bro. I could be wrong, because I ain't sitting up here telling you that Jojo Diaz is some power puncher. I think he's going to beat Javier Fortuna up, though. I think he's going to go catch him to the body early. I think he's going to wear him down to the body. I think he's going to start, as Javier Fortuna slows down, as we get to rounds 5, 6, 7, 8, I think Jojo Diaz is going to be timing him up top as well as continuing to go to the body. And I say about round 4, about round 5, Javier Fortuna is going to be the one that's getting pushed back. He's going to be the one that's getting leaned on. He's going to be the one that's getting beat up, bro. And I got Jojo Diaz by stoppage, round 9, round 10. If I'm betting money on it, the safest thing I would do is probably just pick Jojo Diaz to win. But if you want to do a prop bet, if I was prop betting on this fight, I would go Jojo Diaz round 10 knockout, round 10 stoppage. I just think he's better, bro, all around, as we said, just better offensively, better defensively. I think he has a better mindset. I think he's going to come in as the hungrier fighter. I think he's just been a little bit more tested, and when he did get tested, he passed those tests, in my opinion. And I think coming off of this last performance, he's going to want to come out and he's going to want to show what's up. He's going to want to come out and he's going to want to show us up. Not to say that Javier Fortuna doesn't want to do those things. I just think Jojo Diaz has more tools and more skills to get the job done on Friday night, bro. So that's my pick. Jojo Diaz, late stoppage, round 10 is when he's going to get Javier Fortuna out of there. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Who do you have winning this fight? How they going to win? And just break it down for me the way I just did for y'all, bro, down in my comment section. Comment down below, hit the like, subscribe to the channel, share the video. And if you want me on the panel, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email. I appreciate y'all watching. Everybody enjoy your day. And with that, we out here. Peace.